Hello, everyone. My name is Derek Wales. I'm a Senior Solutions Architect here at Virtualitics. And before coming into industry, I'm a West Point graduate and spent about 10 years in the Army as an armor and an engineering officer. Today, I'm going to be showing you an app I designed called ForceIQ, which is meant to give military leaders instant visibility into their personnel strength. This is based upon a synthetic Army brigade combat team, but there is no reason this capability couldn't be done at any echelon or any scale across the military. And this gets after the Secretary of War's #1 priority, which is readiness, and allows you to answer which battalions can deploy and how many soldiers are available. So with that being said, we'll get into the mission modules, as we call these. So ForceIQ here. And then this is going to be the first view that you see. So this is a holistic breakdown of your brigade. It tells you how many soldiers can deploy and what those readiness degraders are. So if it's medical, dental, etc. This also allows you to filter by organization, and then it will show the subunits automatically populated. And then you can also filter by subcategory within that. So you can, all my dental issues in this organization, for example. Then that feeds what we call the manning details. This takes a look at your key leaders, like what we used to call the big five at the brigade staff, as well as the supporting staff. So I've filtered this down to the field artillery battalion. You can look at some of the supporting staff, and it'll also highlight things like we are short an S2. This is coded as what we call an O3 position or a captain position. And then it also gives you a breakdown of your soldiers in that organization and how many are fully mission capable, can deploy, etc. It also has a retention status. So retention, another key thing that we track in the Army, is whether a soldier is going to stay, sign up or extend their contract or not. This is also tracked here, and it breaks them down by their re-enlistment intent, which is huge because there's a certain window when people can come back and re-enlist. So it breaks it down by a talent score that's currently synthetically generated, and whether they're stable or going to be separating, etc. And then that fuels your personnel forecast. But what really makes this platform powerful is it's built on top of our agent capabilities. So a lot of those visualizations are great, but you can just ask a lot of these questions in natural language. So what are some of my tier 1 and tier 2 shortages across the brigade? So that's key leaders and staff. Let's see how it does. It's going to query my data, run and answer in natural language. Oh, good. All my critical positions, all my key leader positions at the brigade level are filled. I'm short these other positions. It also handles complex queries very well. So I'm going to put in an example here. And we're sending an infantry battalion to Ukraine. I want it to be above 90% strength. So you can pull from the other infantry battalions to plus that up. I want to add an engineer company that's well-rounded to it for general tasks, and I want to build out a drone platoon, and I don't want to pull from any of these sub-organizations too many drone pilots and deplete them. So let's see how it does. It's going to think. So it recommends 3rd Battalion based upon their operational readiness. Can be supplemented from each 8 soldiers. Recommends Bravo Company because they have a very high fully mission capable rate, as well as a good mix of drone pilots, rangers, and other skills. And then it gives me a series of organizations where I can pull a lot of those remaining drone pilots to build my drone platoon. So this is something that would have been very difficult based upon the old Army systems, and now it can just be asked in natural language. You can do the same thing. This has retention data. So which organization should I focus on to improve my retention? It breaks it down by strategy. So our battalion support, or brigade support battalion, has 35 high talent soldiers, undecided or separating. The high talent is a randomly generated number now, but you can build that into our platform, whether it's they were by name requested or anything along those lines. And then it kind of fills out it also gives you a breakdown of the specialty skills below that as well. And then it gives you a targeting strategy. And then you can even ask, like, where some of these high-skill soldiers are at. So can I get a list of sappers and rangers considering leaving in their companies? Let's see how it does. And breaks it down by battalion and by their sub-company. So very, very handy tool. And that is just a snapshot of some of the capabilities our platform, our agents can provide. I'm Derek Wales of Virtualitics, and thank you very much.